look, this is how I want to have it. So that's what we doing. Try to get it done tomorrow sometime. But hey, want to go on live and see who's out there and see what goes on in this TV land, you know. So see what's up with the people that's out here. Speak about these printers and the issues. I got a lot of people been sending me comments, and I appreciate the people been sending me comments out. So I want to speak about the printing, you know, from my point of view. 7890s, 7900s, P6000s, 9900, 11 channels, or 10 channels, 8 or 9 channels, or whatever. Yeah, so I'm having a lot of calls. Shouts out to you, David. What's going on? I'm having a lot of calls. People been going to the website, reaching out to me, purchasing these printers, and hope it ain't loud. 'Cause I'm doing a little test print with the printer I'm working with. So, but yeah, so a lot of calls and a lot of people been watching the channel lately. Give me a lot of comments about the printers and what's going on with them. And only thing I can say is, you know, it's a trial and error type of situation. And since we live in different places, the printers are going to print different. Only thing you can do is basically have it set up right, so you can be able to, you know, get the proper, you know, filtration, the system, everything set up so you can get good quality prints. So what we doing with this right now, just a test print right now that we doing. It's like a little test, trying to see the quality. Show you guys what we printing out. We printing out this image right here. There's two different images we printing out. Some little small images on the side. And I want to see how this printer does because we did a lot of maintenance and service to this printer. And I want to see how the whites will actually lay down. And you guys can see how the white is actually coming. So I don't know if this camera does any justice, but there's no banding in the whites. I got the whites set at 35 and they coming out super nice. And I like the way that it's laying. It's not overlaying like banding issues. What I'm gonna turn off that extra pump that's in the back. It's a little piece that you can take off. It's a yellow plug, and you won't get that extra vacuum that's on here. It's not needed, but let me see. Actually, I got the white at 45. Actually, that's where it's at. But it's set. It looks pretty nice. Came out nice. I like the way it's looking. So yeah, it's like I said, a little test print. And for the people that's printing in different climates, make sure that you have some type of, you know, um, system to where you agitating your inks properly, you setting your plating gap, and you using good quality film and good quality ink, and just have that. You know, make sure you monitoring your temperature in the room, the environment. You know, so little simple things like that can help you go a long way with the DTF. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and they was asking me, where do I get the actual green and the orange to fill up inside the actual cartridges for, you know, the 11 channel printer they have, the 7900. And what I was explaining to them, you don't need those colors because those channels you're going to fill up, you know, with whatever you're going to have as an added channel, because you're going to be shutting certain channels off within the algorithm software. Like we working with this 11 channel printer here, and let me go ahead and show you guys a prime example of what I mean. See my channels I have selected, right? You'll see I have these two channels off, I have these two channels on, and I have this channel right here off. Now the reason why, now these are white channels and these are all whites, but I cut those off. I don't need those. But if I actually need to swap, if I had a problem with the magenta or a problem with the actual black, I can take this black and move it over here and just take the chip off and move it as well and switch it and swap it and then do a initial fill, and I have the black ran here, and then once the black is at that side, let me go back. Once the black is ran to this channel right here, this will become black, and I don't have to worry about this channel. And I just go here to my software, and I go to off, and I shut it off, and that's it. But some people also be wondering, this channel permanently shut off? No, it's not. This channel will be shut off only within the algorithm software. If you're actually doing nozzle checks and power cleaners or whatnot and do a nozzle check, these channels will actually be active. But if they're clogged, then you're going to get whatever on the nozzle check it will show you from a clogged channel. Hope that makes sense. So yeah. So that's why I like to have either an 8 channel printer or 11 channel printer, because you can swap between the channels, because you know with the CYMK you don't even need the CYMKs and two whites. But more channels is better when you start having issues with head clogging, and you know you can't bring the channels back, and then you can't actually keep doing cleaning and cleanings and cleanings if you're actually trying to knock out prints and you have a lot of orders that's in line to get printed out, and people have time to meet their orders by. So you got to have all this factored in. Sometimes it's good to have two printers as well, and when that case of this thing happens, you can also use another printer. So other than that, and for the people that don't have printers, and or their printers is down, they still need to get the orders in, then you can come to our website, F.O.M and you can upload your images and select your shipping. You want it next day, and you select your shipping, you get it the next day, depending on how many orders you have. But we normally be knocking out orders super fast lately because we have multiple printers at the location, and so anybody that's interested and need to get their transfers out because they have customers, they can still fulfill those orders. So I'm doing a little glitching right now, I see. So I hope everything is fine. But we're looking at how it's coming out, and it looking super nice. Like I said, you don't have to see the banding. We start seeing layers inside the white. We start seeing layers in the white that's not looking even. That's where you get the banding issues at. But I have people coming calling me right now. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to jump off this live because I had an important call I gotta take. But for the ones that's watching my live, I really appreciate the ones for watching, and just keep on doing what you do with the printing and make sure that you get the right proper technique down, because it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna be competing over and over repetitiously. So it's not like it's gonna be different things popping up out the blue. But other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and guys, stay tuned for more. I'm out.